Hello everyone, it's Monika here and welcome to my channel. Today I'm coming to you with my fancy fold craft challenge, and together with other ladies I'm going to share with you this fun fold pop-up on the front card. So it's going to be something which with element on the front which is popping up. It has like a spring mechanism behind it. I've done this card back in December when I was sharing my Papercraft Society Advent Calendar. That was a daily unboxing. So if you watch that video, you know how to make it. And this is a very simple mechanism which looks something like this. It measures 2 by 5 inches, and I'm going to link that video at the end of this one, but today I'm going to show a slightly different one. And as you can see, again, I'm using this Alice in Wonderland collection, which came with this brand new Simply Cards and Papercraft issue 270. So this is the paper I'm going to use. In a previous video when I was doing one sketch challenge, which is hosted by Lisa, I made this card using those papers, but today I'm going to do that a fancy fold card, the pop-up on the front card. And this one is inspired by a Jennifer Maguire, and I decided to use 5 by 7 card with the top fold, but you can do it in a different orientation as well. So 5 by 7. So the first layer measures 4 3/4 by 6 3/4, and of course the pattern paper is from that paper collection. So let me start by putting all the layers. And as I said, in this fancy fold craft challenge, I started this challenge back in 2023, and a group of other ladies are joining me each month, and I'm going to list them all below the video. But I will mention Christine. She couldn't do a video this month because she's away currently, so I hope she's having a wonderful time. Monika, quilling lady, she might release her video in a later date, but we've got Katarina, Jenny, Sabine, Kerry and Denise, and Emma decided to step back, so I don't think she will be, she's focusing on other things, which I'm really happy about. To hear that she's focusing on her Bible studies, which is really nice. So I'm going to put all the ladies below the video, and of course I'm going to include the link to the Fancy Fold Craft Challenge Facebook group, in which you can see the inspiration. So if you don't have a channel or you want to share it still, you can use the hashtag FFC Challenge 2023 and share it with us. Share it on social media or on that Facebook group as well. If you are not a member, you can easily join that by checking the link below. So I've put a matte layer, and now it's time to do the mechanism. But before that, Jennifer Maguire used some labor dies, but I decided not to use any dies for this for this card, and show you that you can use different shapes and you can cut them yourself. So I've got actually two rectangles which measures, let me remind myself, I think that it's 3 inches. Yes, 3 by 4 inches with a score line in the middle at 2 inches. So let me bring my scoreboard so you can see it on the scoreboard. So it's 4 inches by 3, and I've got two the same pieces with the score line in the middle. And then we've got the pieces to decorate, which measures 1 7/8 by 2 3/4. So maybe let me actually write it on the back of this one. 1 7/8 by 2 3/4. So these are the two pieces to use to decorate those two panels. So again, let me show you again, 4 by 3 inches with a score line at 2 inches, and 2 of those, and we need to burnish them nicely. And what I'm going to do, I will place them on my card like so. So first I think I will need to bring my, let me put it nice and straight on my grid mat. Let me get up and see if you can see everything. I'm going to grab my butterfly to hold my card in place. I'm bringing my T-ruler. Let me actually do it on this side maybe. Oh, this one will be better. And then I will see roughly where do I want my pieces to be exactly. So I'm not measuring the distance from the top and the distance at the bottom. I don't mind if it's not that even, but I really want to have the space and the same spaces here on the left and right. So I roughly want to see where shall I put that, and once I know that they're nicely aligned, I'm going to bring something again, something a bit heavier maybe to hold one side. I'm going to use my glossy accent, and then I can put the glue on one side, and then I can stick it down. So let me stick it down, holding my T-ruler and the element, and that's fine. Then I can pick up the other side, apply the glue. So if you've got like a nesting dies and you, for example, you want to do like a label die, I'm going to include the link to Jennifer's video so you can see how she did that. But I think I was thinking that it would be nice to show you that you don't have to use any cutting dies. So I'm happy with that, and the idea is that those sides will lift up a little bit just to create that pop-up front element. Now I can decorate those two sides, and I'm going to use the same pink cardstock as I did as my one of the layers. So I'm putting like so, and then adding the other piece to the left hand side. So I hope you enjoyed your bank holiday weekend, or you may be watching the celebrations on the TV. We got back from Cornwall last night, and it was such a nice weather. We had clear skies, so we enjoyed it a lot. And for the next step, we need those two pieces. Let me actually bring my scoreboard and show you. So those two pieces measures 1 inch by 2 inches, and we need to score it every half an inch. So half an inch, 1 inch, and 1.5. So again, we need two the same pieces which measures 2 inches by 1 inch, and score lines are at half an inch, 1 inch, 1.5 inch. So I need to create like a W shape. So we're creating the W shape. We've got the second one as well, and we need to place them like so in the center. Depending how big is your element here, you can actually put it away from the center, but I will actually leave like 0.5 centimeter away from the center, because my next element actually measures 5 by 3 inches, and it will be placed just here. So even if I put my W's even further away, that it doesn't matter, as long as you know how big is your element. So now, and it doesn't matter, you don't have to measure the center I don't just eyeball everything, most of the things anyway. So that's here, and we're placing the second one. So you need to the W needs to be facing kind of each other, if it makes sense. And then we're going to add here this panel. I hope it's not too bright. The sun just came out and it creates a shadow, but I think you can still see everything. So the panel will be adhered on those W's. And that's our pop-up front. But I thought that it would be actually easier for me to decorate the panel completely and then adhere it. And then I will adhere that to those pop-up, those little mechanism, to those W's. So this one, as you can see, measures 5 by 3 inches. So this one is 1/4 of an inch smaller. So it's 4 3/4 by 2 3/4 of an inch. And the next one will be is the pattern paper. This one measures 4.5 by 2.5 inches. So let me adhere this one first. Keeping the same pink cardstock I use for my mats, and to add to those sides as well. So that's the first one, and this one is from that Alice in Wonderland collection. I've got also some elements which I prepared and picked, did some dry run, and I think it looks really nice, so I'm going to adhere them on the top. It's going to be a birthday card, so I've got the birthday queen. I'm just checking through the camera if it's not too bright, and I've got a hello birthday queen. In that collection we've got this beautiful crown. I think it's very cute, and I think I will add the butterfly. So let me actually add some foam pads on this. I didn't do that off camera, but I think it's not going to take that a long time. So foam pads, a little bit of foam tape. I forgot I put my smaller scissors away, so I need to use my big scissors, but I like them as well. So let me know if you're going to give it a go. Have you watched previous fancy fold videos from previous months? I know that there are quite a few people actually sharing their mix on our Facebook group or Instagram. If you want to do that, remember about that hashtag FFC Challenge 2023, and this way it's going to be easy for us to find your makes, and then we can go over to your social media and then comment and see your projects. I think it's fantastic collaboration. As I said, I run it for a few years now, and the community is growing very nicely, so I'm happy about that. Let me just remove that double side, the backing paper. So that's done. Hello is done. Oh, I can see the sun is really strong. It's really nice because it was a little bit cloudy. So let me bring that. Going to place it like so, and then I'm going to add the other topper. Oh, it doesn't want to come off. So I'm really curious if you're going to make this card or not, or maybe you've seen this style before. Oh, now I need to make sure that this one is actually really nice and straight because it has those stripes. Love those toppers. I don't know if you have that paper pad, that magazine. I think it's really cool. I always like when we get nice paper collections in those magazines. I think they are very handy. especially those toppers, and because of the foiling I think it's really nice. Let me just get up and see how it looks, because I think the sun is really strong. So I had to cover the window a little bit because the sun was way too strong for this video. So as you can see, I've got this, and I'm still thinking, should I add this butterfly or not? But let me just adhere that panel and then I will see. So we just need to add those a glue here on the top. And just place that topper I just created. I'm just trying to see, just trying to see how to do it so it's kind of, no, it should be fine. Just need to press it, and just I'm looking to see the same distance everywhere. I think I need to push it a little bit towards the top, and I think I'm happy with everything. And you see, that's our card with this pop-up on the front. And if you want to send it in a flat envelope, don't add any foam pads, but still I think it's quite flat. I think if you wanted the card to be even flatter, then you can use different thinner paper for that mechanism, but I really like it. Let me just stand it up. Oh, I think it's really very nice looking card, and I think I might add that butterfly here. Why not? I've got this element, I thought to add that butterfly, so let me just do it, and I think that will be really nice. Yes, I'm happy with that. Let me just look through the camera so I can see if it's actually, that's how, yes, I think it's very nice. But I think I need some gold gems. I got them here on the side because I used them previously in different videos, so I still got them on my desk. So I think that would be nice to actually add maybe some, let me see, I'm going to add 2 for now. And see how it looks. And I think I could add another one somewhere. Where shall I add it? Yeah, I think I might add it there. I will add it without the glue and see if I like it or not. No, I think it's fine, and I'm going to leave it as it is. So this is my fancy fold card for May, and it's pop-up on the front card. As you can see, this my card is 5 by 7, and it looks really nice. Love this springing effect here, and this is a different one to the one I've done back in December. Has a different springing mechanism. You can actually see here how the mechanism looks like on this one. Again, this one is with top fold, and this one is 4 by 6. As I said, I'm going to link that one below the video as well. And then this one has this type of different effect. So I hope you like this video. Hop over to other ladies, check out what Katarina, Jenny, Sabine, Kerry and Denise created this month with the same fancy fold. And as I said, I'm going to link that magazine with that free Alice in Wonderland paper collection. I'm going to link this video at the end as well, and of course the original idea from Jennifer Maguire as well. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know, what do you think about this card? What do you think about not using cutting dies, using just papers and just basic shapes which you can cut yourself using any paper trimmer or guillotine? So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Remember, if you're new to my channel, consider subscribing to my channel so you're not going to miss any new videos, and hit that notification bell, and give me thumbs ups and a comment. Thank you so much. Bye.